What's up, butt chuggers and chud fuckers? How we doing today? Welcome back to another Kenshi video. We're going to be continuing the story of Tweed. I just want to say super quick, thank you for watching. Thanks for watching the previous 3 videos. They all have done much better than I ever expected. So thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed this one without me rambling too much. Let's get right to it. And Neil is dying.
Let me go. Let me die. Fuck you, Tweed.
We are going to be lifelong friends. Neil, we're going to build a life together. Following the death of our best friend and potential lover, Sad Neil, we head back for Squin, the only safe haven I found in this fuck-ass world. While I'm in Squin, I got a comment that said to get a house and put down a copper storage so that you can automate copper mining. So I buy a ruined house, I fix it up, I build a research table and some beds so we can sleep and heal for free, the research table so that I can unlock more things to build. Then I put down the copper and iron storage so we can automate mining and make money in the meantime. I build a weapon smithing table so we can craft weapons that will sell more than the ores that we're mining. And I realize that it needs power. Unfortunately, you cannot put a windmill on top of the roof, and you can't put it outside when you're inside of a city. So I realize, as a group, we have to go find a place to build a settlement. And sure, in the meantime, did we have our fair share of fights? Of course. I mean, look at that stance. I think this is a good spot. It's flat. There's copper and there's iron. And frankly, I think it's too easy. I get the basics down in this settlement. Pretty much everything that I put in the house is just put outside on this flat hilltop. And building a settlement does not come without its troubles, turns out. Oh, fuck me. Why are we being raided when I built one fucking thing? I built a pile of rocks. So now just to be able to hit my stone mine and make building materials with it, I have to kill 15 samurai warriors? Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. I guess I could go hire mercenaries. I hire another Shek. Her name is Spade. She looks very shy and nervous. I was hoping to assemble a crew of the bug stick men that were free from the Hive. Seems that we've ended up with a group full of hornies. I'm trying to come up with Kenshi slurs. How was that one?
Stupid.
I'm finally able to check on the outpost that we were in the middle of building. The ninjas left, and both the traders, the beast trader and the supplies trader, are there waiting for me to buy stuff. So I go ahead and get myself one of these fucking things. Pretty cool, right? Hey, super quick, while the town is being built in the background, I wanted to do my call to actions. Okay? If you like the video, please subscribe, like the video. If you have any advice for me, please leave a comment. The advice comments have been massively helpful. I've made it pretty clear in the previous videos that I'm not using external help except for the comments. So yeah, whatever advice you want to offer me, I do read all of them, and I respond to pretty much all of them. Unless you're being mean to me. If you like my YouTube videos, you might get a kick out of my Twitch. I stream over there. That's like my main content creation platform. Built up a pretty beautiful community full of people that I really like, and I'm sure you would like them too if that's something that interests you. If not, that's okay. I hope you enjoy the video regardless. Hey, yeah, thanks. Appreciate you. I get the town built up, I start automating all the jobs, so like Tweed's making weapons, everybody else is mining or making building materials. It is not long before we're attacked again. Only this time, while we're being attacked by a group of bandits, there is a separate group of bandits, not related to the first, that occupy the town while my group is also getting their asses beat unconscious. On top of that, the pack beast that I just bought, they slaughter him for meat. I am getting so sick of these fucking bandit raids. We're all unconscious, And that second bandit group, as you know, they've occupied my settlement. So we go back into town, we heal up, we gear up, we get food. On the way back, who is this guy? And what does he want? Oh my god. It turns out what he wants is his free pickings of my land that I've worked hard to conquer for the Shek. I'm trying to build them a paradise city in the middle of their kingdom. And they repay me by asking for whatever they want from my settlement. And I agree because we don't have anything for them to take. So I'm like, yeah, sure, look around. Good luck finding anything of use, because I can't either. So they check it out for a little bit and realize they can't take anything, and they leave, and the town is back to being mine again, and I go back to what we were doing. Everybody gets back to work. I'm continuing to build up the settlement. I add the blueprints for some walls, just waiting on the materials to be made, and in the meantime selling whatever extra supplies we have that we don't need. And that's when, of course, who would have thought, more bandits attack us yet again. Pause right here. Do you notice anything interesting about this frame? I'll point it out for you. Tweed just had his arm chopped off by 3 bandits with wooden sticks. I fucking hate this game. So the whole group lost to starving bandits carrying wooden sticks. Just another dishonor to add to the list. And I realize, well, I don't know how useful Tweed's going to be with only 1 arm, and he is my prize pony. Tweed and I are 1. If he loses an arm, I may as well chop mine off. And that's just not acceptable. So I devise a plan. We're going to raise a bunch of money. We're going to run back to that city where we found Neil, because they had really high-end prosthetics. Because, if you haven't played the game, prosthetics always come with like a stat debuff, and Tweed is really good at thievery. He's like my go-to guy for stealing stuff. I want Tweed to have an arm that will assist him in his theft rather than hinder him. I'm able to raise around $30,000 just from baiting enemies around Squin into the city so that the town guards beat their ass for me, and then I can loot them and sell all that. There was one small oversight here. Heading back to the Black Desert City where I found Sad Neil, and that's where the high-end prosthetics are, I went there with just Tweed, and I left with just Tweed and Sad Neil. Well, it turns out that the Hive, the Bugmen, and the skeletons, the creepy robots, they're immune to the acid rain in this region. The Shek that are with me are not. Call that foreshadowing. On the bright side, everybody gets to the Black Desert City just fine, and I find exactly what Tweed needs, an arm that buffs his lockpicking and thievery skills, and it comes at the cost of swimming, which I don't even think I've done yet. So who cares? So I slap that sucker on, and Tweed is a new man. With a new arm in tow, Tweed has a moment of realization. All of his friends have repeatedly gotten their asses kicked, and Tweed has now lost an arm defending a settlement that, frankly, fucking sucks. So Tweed is going to continue the journey that we've been on over this series of finding a city, a town, that welcomes him and his friends with open arms. With that epiphany in mind, we head back to the Shem Nomads, because they had a beast trader. And I wanted to get another pack beast, and hopefully this time he doesn't die and get slaughtered for meat within the first 2 minutes of owning him. On the way to the Shem Nomads, Tweed and the gang realized they had a bit of an oversight. Spade was left behind in the Black Desert, having her skin melted off by the acid rain. Oh my god! We didn't know Spade for a long time. She really just joined us for this walk to Black Desert City. Well, for her, a crawl. Nobody deserves to die like this. Even though we didn't know her well, she didn't deserve to sit in acid rain while her legs melted down to the bone, unable to walk, and watch her friends run off on the horizon, abandoning her. Oh my god, that's a horrible way to go. Anyway, yeah, rest in peace, Spade. That's rough. I am not gonna lie to you guys. This part is even worse. We get to the Shem Nomads. I buy a pack beast. We try to leave. We die. We reload a save. We try to leave. We die. We reload a save. We try to leave. We die. We reload a save. Probably wondering, what are you dying to? Great question. With no exaggeration, with zero hyperbole, there is at least 15 billion beak things. And without hyperbole, and without exaggeration, there is another 15 billion dust bandits. So, after dying and reloading multiple saves, we finally have a lucky break. You're gonna see how fucking lucky that is. Do you notice anything silly about this frame? Anything whimsical about this frame? Look! Look right there. What the fuck is that? Tweed has lost an arm, and now he's lost a leg. He can't fucking walk. Fuck. I'm watching that back, and you can really tell how pissed I was about that. Oh my god. Yeah, anyway, I have Silvershade carry Tweed. And, damn, I was mad. And we just start running towards Flats Lagoon, baby. Let's hope they're friendly. You guys have either played this game or watched my videos or have some idea of how this works. So you understand how rare this is. We walk into this city without your typical welcoming slur. Did we find it? Is Flats Lagoon the paradise Tweed has been looking for? Well, if you think it's the paradise Tweed's been looking for, too bad, because his curiosity and need for adventure get the best of him. I find this guy in the bar in Flats Lagoon, and I only hire him because his name's Chad, and I need some more energy like that in this group. So with our new looks-maxing friend, and Silvershade carrying Tweed, I plot a course for the Southern Hive. I can't help but be curious about how each Hive culture treats non-Hivers. I can't help it. And it turns out, they don't really like us either. I don't think they really like anyone. What the fuck? Oh, we're fucked. When I finish recording and I go to bed, I have dreams of a world where Tweed is able to win a fight without taking any unconscious casualties. And I think that's the only time those thoughts, that possibility, is even considered, is when I'm dreaming. I take this ragtag group, we heal up, and I'm watching the footage back and I'm groaning. I'm groaning at my own decisions. We try to go further into the fucking Hive. What am I doing? I want you to guess right now how this turns out. Pause the video if you want, go to the comments, guess how this turns out. Spoiler alert, not good. Oh, Chad. This is why we use swords, pal. To the death, son. Take Silvershade's honor. Fuck. Oh, fuck. I go into panic mode after losing this fight between the Gorillo and the Southern Hive all at once. The first two to wake up are Oron and Rain the Giant. I have Rain pick up Tweed, and we start running back to Flats Lagoon. And as the others wake up, I will have them rendezvous at Flats Lagoon. That goes a little sideways.
I gave you all I had.
There's a lot to be said for Silvershade, and it's fitting that the sun rose as he lay dead on the battlefield. He might have been Tweed's best friend, his closest ally, his first Hive companion. They had a lot in common, and now he's gone. Watching companion after companion die, I have a realization about the game, Kenshi. We all know you're not the hero of the story. You're not the chosen one. You weren't born special. Nothing about you is great. You have to become great. We all know that. What I've learned about Kenshi is that there are no happy endings. Tweed made it back to Flats Lagoon and decided to settle down from his life of adventuring. He finds a job befitting a hive with one leg, and that's being the mop head to the janitor of the bar in Flats Lagoon. He works up enough money to buy himself a peg leg, and he drinks himself to tears every night for the rest of his life, waiting for the next adventure to come along to pay 3,000 cats for Tweed to become his companion. Rain the Giant also makes it back with Tweed on her shoulder. After realizing Tweed no longer has a need for companions, she heads back for Squin, back to that bar, where she awaits the next adventurer looking for the strongest of the shack. After carrying Ruka back to the bar, nobody knows what became of Oron. Maybe she went back to the Shack Kingdom. Maybe she tried to run the ones with the Southern Hive. Either way, if she's dead, we know she went out on her sword. Ruka stayed with Tweed in that bar in Flats Lagoon over the next few months, and finally she had enough of the boredom. She told Tweed she was going to try her luck in the Northern Empire. Tweed tried to warn her, but she went anyway. She spent the rest of her life enslaved. The last thing Tweed heard from Kang was that he was headed north to join the Flotsam Ninjas. Hopefully he found peace there. Chad and Zim both succumbed to their wounds on the battlefield that day. Neither of them showed any promise, and they were more just flesh for the enemies to attack in that group. Fuck them. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna make another Kenshi video. Don't worry, this wasn't the last Kenshi video. Appreciate you all watching the series. I've said it a million times, but for real, those videos all did better than I ever expected. So thank you. What else is going on with me? I don't know, man. If you like the video, sure, whatever. Love you.